I had a 98-year-old grandmother at home that as a young entrepreneur, I was trying to figure out what I would find acceptable to care for my family. If you are able to solve your own problem, the odds are you can help solve other people's problems. China's aging very quickly. We're expected to have about 500 million 60-plus senior people within the next 25 years. And this is perhaps the fastest and the largest in scale in terms of aging in human history. So as the country continue to age, I think the question comes to, how do we continue to provide very high quality, accessible healthcare to this vast patient base? So aging at home is a very Chinese culture. Secondly, it's a lot more economic because to spend all the money to build that infrastructure for going up to 500 million people, it's just not economically viable. We think that many disease and conditions should be cared for at home. For example, how do we allow a lung cancer patients to, after surgery, to be discharged quickly to home, while providing that informatics back to the clinical team so they can continue to monitor them and care for their rehabilitation. Or, for example, our primary care doctors is prescribing medicines, but we have very little information about what's happening at home. Through installing sensors and wearables, we can now track a lot more information. We also do what we call home modification. So depending on the need of the family, we come in and make it senior friendly. And that means fall prevention installation and senior friendly beds. And as we're entering into the digital age, we would come and help install sensors and wearables and connect them into our system. We can start monitoring their health remotely. And this has significant clinical value to the team. The other aspect is AI. We think that AI is one of the very important drivers for high quality health going forward. Actually, before a patient comes into the clinic, one of my most important aspects for high quality care is that I really strongly advise our clinical team and our doctors to prepare ahead of the patient visit. And as part of this preparation, our AI would help summarize all historical medical records, would help summarize collaborations with other specialists, would even help summarize the latest journals and global publications on certain serious and complex conditions. These tools are meant to really support our doctors, to make them more effective and make them more comprehensive. It's almost like giving a doctor 3 junior doctors that helps them look after their patients. I think AI is going to make a big difference in quality of outcome and also a better utilization of very scarce resource, which is the doctor's time. Further, the ultimate decision maker is the doctor. I think a few years ago, the government had come up with this concept of 9073. So 9073 means 90% of the patients should age at home. I would say today the home health model is still very much on a elementary basis today, so we're only able to do very simple care, skilled nursing services, but many procedures cannot be conducted at home. But I have no doubt that in 10, 20 years' time, hospitalization, meaning comprehensive healthcare service of relative low acuity, would be very feasible at home. I have no doubt that there will be close collaboration between home health and primary care and hospital care. I have no doubt there will be multiple payers paying for it, and I have no doubt that AI plus robotic will play a very important role in here. So I very much look forward to that.